Welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, Toronto. Welcome, Wisconsin. Welcome, Miami. Welcome, welcome, and welcome, Ohio. And thank you all. Thank you all for joining. It's going to be good today because we're going to talk about what we know about ourselves. Om Shanti. Let's say it 3 times and know what it means deep in our soul and our heart. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. That was Christian Hoffman singing that beautiful rendition, which was a gift to the Brahmakumaris from her through Sister Jenna, and we thank Sister Jenna so much and wish her well and love her for helping us all the time. So I hope you are all well. I hope you are all safe and your families are safe and well. That's what I wish for you. Just healthy, happy, and well. So today, getting to know who we really are. Who are we? Who are we in this world? Have we reached our great potential? Have we reached who we really are? Do we know our inner self well? Well, that's what we want to talk about today. Knowing who we are, and of course, whose we are. That's so important. You see, that's what I think is missing in the world today, is that a lot of people have forgotten whose they are. We are all, no matter what our religion was, what our background was, what our teachings were as we were growing up, we are still, every single one of us, a child of the Supreme Soul, a child of God. Whatever you call him, Allah, Father, Shiv Baba, Baba, God. We are all his children, and so many of his children have forgotten him. He said today in our class, remember, remember, remember. So we want to learn, get right back to the basics of who we are and whose we are. That's the way we have to learn to get back to our true nature, our true self, our true beginnings of love and peace and wisdom and happiness and joy and purity. This is who we really are. Those are the 5 qualities of the soul, and we have to remember them as we go along in this world. We remember who we are. Who am I? I am a child of the Supreme, and when we don't know what to do, or we're facing a dilemma, or something in our life that we don't quite know how to handle, we go back to inside. We can't travel as much outside now. Unfortunately, that's the way it is right now. But this will change. Change is coming. But we have to still stay on our tippy toes and realize who we are and how we're going to get past all these difficulties that life throws at us. I tell the story all the time of the rock that's right in the water, in the ocean, a gigantic rock. When the water's coming, it doesn't stop. The rock doesn't stop the water. The water goes over it or around it. That's what we have to do when we see a dilemma or a problem coming. We have to face it and accept it and go around it and be it in our soul. Be who we really, really are. I have some wonderful meditations today to bring to you and to have you listen. Who am I? This is a wonderful one. And I think that we're going to all enjoy listening to this because this is the beginning of the Raj Yoga course that many of you, I know Rachel and Howard and Maria, many of you have taken the Raja Yoga course over the years. And so we want to get back to basics, to know yourself, get right back to the beginning. So
of the body. Who sends relevant signals within and
started at the beginning. Okay.
the eternal truth. Who am I? Today, human beings have reached a stage where it seems that nothing is impossible for them. Have we not forgotten ourselves in this run for development? The question is the body with the brain complete by itself? Who drives the various organs of the body? Who sends relevant signals within and outside of the brain? Where do thoughts originate from? How do they interact with the body? Is the ultimate source of thought the brain, or is there something that operates the brain as well? Let us now embark on a unique journey, exploring, discovering, and understanding that eternal truth about the self, where we have full information and experience about who I am. This is not what I am. This is who I am. I am a soul, an infinitesimal, indivisible, and indestructible subtle point of sentient divine light, a metaphysical entity. As long as I, the soul, reside in the body is said to be living. When I, the soul, leave the body, it is said to be a corpse, and this occurrence is called death. However, I, the soul, continue to exist as I am eternal, indestructible, and immortal. I reside within the brain, behind the center of the eyebrows. Seated in this location, I, the soul, manage every organ of the body through the brain. The life energy starts flowing when a soul enters the fetus between the ages of 3 to 5 months. When the soul enters a new body, the past life's experiences, memories, and incidences are usually forgotten. On the opposite side, what is death? Death is the state when the soul leaves the body. When the soul leaves the body, which is a costume made up of bones, flesh, and blood, it becomes a lifeless corpse, which disintegrates to merge with the 5 elements of nature. The example of a car and driver is useful for understanding the difference between soul and the body. If you consider your body as a car, you, the soul, are its driver. Just as the driver turns the vehicle, moves it or stops it, so will a soul perform different activities through the body. But how can I experience myself as a soul, and how is that feeling? Think of a huge artificial human body having all the organs. If you are sitting on a chair behind the window of the eyes, what would be your experience? When you are looking through the window of the eyes, would you not feel yourself to be different from the window? The soul sitting in the body feels the same way. When my every action and behavior is filled with the awareness of the self as a soul, then I am very close to my original identity. This is soul consciousness. So let us have the awareness of the self as a soul. Live our life with spiritual vision and positive attitude towards all, so that our life and society are illuminated with the light of peace, purity, happiness, and love.
Om Shanti. That is the very beginning of the very first lesson, Raj Yoga. Who we are. We are souls. Now, maybe for some people it's hard to understand that. You look at your body, you look in the mirror, you see a body of flesh and bones. But underneath that, the driving force of those flesh and bones is the soul. And in every religion, no matter which one you have started to learn, or no matter which one you are, or your background is, every religion knows the soul is the part of the body that moves it, that decides it, the mind and the intellect. Tell it what to do and when to do it. And this is the true who you are. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't be running around and having a good time and being all those things. That's what God wants us to be. He wants us to be happy. He's given us full treasures of happiness. It's like a store that you go into. We all like to shop. It's like a store. You go into the store and you get all of God's treasures for nothing. That's the best kind of store to shop at. God's treasures are right there for you. It doesn't cost you anything. All God asks of us is to please remember Him. Remembrance. These are the most important things. Remembrance of the soul, and remembrance and connecting to the Supreme Soul. This is an artist rendition of the Supreme Soul. The tiny little dot in the center is just the same as we are. The only difference being is that Shiv Baba never takes a body as we do. And the body will last as long as we care for it, as long as we take the best food and sunshine and all of the wonderful things that make this body healthy and well. Feed it good food, plants, and I think that the vegetarian lifestyle is the perfect lifestyle, so healthy for you if you can do that. This is the way to try. Start maybe 3 times a week. Don't eat anything that has a face. Don't eat any animal product. And just have vegetables and rice and grains. These are the way you take care of your body and keep yourself healthy. Build up your immune system. These are the things that we have to do, and stay in the place of being a soul. So as you meet other people, as you go along your day, if you do go out, if you do go to places, wear your mask, keep safe distancing, and we will get rid of this pandemic. We have to stick with the rules. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't like rules, but that's the way to keep yourself healthy and safe, and stick with the rules. This will let you stay healthy, wealthy, and wise, we hope. So as we're talking about ourselves, how many of ourselves, give me a thumbs up, how many of you know who you truly are? How many of you know that you are a soul living in this body and creating a life for yourself and your family? That's what God wants us to do, to remember Him and to keep under His umbrella, picture an umbrella of protection. And that way you will be able to stay in God's protection. This is a very important thought to have as we get to know ourselves and get to know who we really are. Let's listen to another meditation that I think is beautiful. A lot of people get up in the morning, hopefully you take your feet out of the bed and you sit for a few minutes, doesn't matter how long, but connect with the Supreme, connect with God, and say, I am enough. And tell God, I am positive and I am going to have a wonderful day. Choose. It's your choice. If you're going to have a wonderful day and you're going to be in a place of positivity. So I am enough. I love that. And I think we ought to take care of ourselves first. Self-love. Not selfish love, but self-love. Love ourselves first, and then we can love others. So let's listen to this meditation.
So what do you do when your
First
computer
is the
crashes?
commercial, and we got to get rid of that. I wish they didn't have
And
those.
all those memories you've been storing for years. Or
Okay.
Buy stuff. And the easiest way to sell it is to tell you you're not enough. Buy this car, you'll get girls. Buy this bra, you'll get guys. And we're seeing it so much that we start believing these lies, but the truth is, the makeup they're selling to make you feel prettier is the same makeup you buy to stop feeling shittier about this lie they keep telling you that you are not enough. And what about the movies we watch, all the shows on TV? The more I watch, the more I see I need you to complete me. And yes, love is the answer, love is the key, but if you can't love yourself, how could you ever love me? And loving yourself, what does that even mean? Like massages and selfies and that sort of thing? Because the more I think about it, the more it feels weird. I've always been taught that self-love was something to be feared. I've been taught that arrogance is bad and vanity, it's not good. And even my bracelets are telling me to act how Jesus would. So what should I do? I'm supposed to love myself, but how do I even do that? Well, I got a trick that I picked up from a friend who noticed that I was quick to defend her when she would say something negative about herself. She would say, I'm so dumb, and I'd say, you're so brilliant. She'd say, I'm so weak, and I'd say, you're so resilient. And when she said, I feel ugly, and I said, you look beautiful, she asked me why I was so dutifully filling up her cup constantly and yet treating my own cup so irresponsibly. When I looked in the mirror, my voice was quite clear. You're ugly, you're too thin, your hairline's receding, you got a pimple on your chin. And that was when she gave me a piece of advice that changed my life. She gave me a hug, and she said, treat yourself like someone you loved. Treat yourself like someone you loved. Now, I had been standing, but I needed to be sitting because I couldn't believe that I had been letting myself keep forgetting that I was who I'd been looking for. And deep in my core, I knew it was time to stop looking for more until I could look through all my fear and look into a mirror and see clearly that the man looking back at me was the only one who can make me happy, and I am already enough. And I am not any more special or unique than you. That is why I'm here to speak to you. You are already enough. And when you start to see that, you will start to be that. Your world will get brighter, your load will get lighter, and you can see that with life. You can be a lover, not a fighter. And that life, you deserve it. Because you are worth it. And there is no point in letting yourself keep forgetting, because no matter what you say or do, you are perfect. And so today, I hope I leave you with a direction correction away from the flaws you see in your reflection. They aren't flaws to me, they are simply protection against all the doubts you have of your perfection. So start today. Take a good, long look in the mirror and say, I am who I've been looking for.
I love that. I am enough. So how many of us go to the mirror in the morning and look in there and say, oh my, I don't look like I did 20 years ago. I don't look the same, but I am enough. I am enough so I can love myself first and be able to love others. That's the only way. Love yourself. Love who you are, who you've become. If you're grown, and I don't know if we have any children watching, if you're grown, you've come to your top space of who you are. If you're grown up, and if you don't like that person that you are when you look in the mirror, then just make some changes. Changes are easy. What don't you like about yourself? Probably nothing. Stay positive, stay full, and stay full of love. Love is the basis to who we are. As a soul, we are love. We are love, and we can use our love, which is deep inside our heart and our soul. We can use that to send to all the people on earth that are suffering. We have reached a destructive, unbelievable number of people who have been affected by the COVID-19. The number is so large, we almost can't even understand it. They're suffering. And if you're well, and if you have food in your house and a roof over your head, like so many people don't have, you are enough. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You're unique. Go into your uniqueness. Go into your positive qualities that you have and make them grow. Do you like to draw? Are you an artist? Do so. Are you a painter? Do so. Do you love to read? Maybe you love to write. Maybe you want to write a book. Do so. Do the things that make you happy because you are enough. You're unique, you're perfect just the way you are. And take that love that fills you from head to toe. Take it and send it out to those million people suffering today. Realize how blessed you are. How blessed you are that you are well and your family is well. Realize what a blessing that is. And I wake up every morning, I put my feet on the floor, and I say, thank you, Baba. Thank you, God, that I'm well, that I have another day to celebrate life, that I have another day to be positive and thoughtful of others, that I have another day in my life to be good and kind, and to be who I am, and to be positive, and to take the love. I'm filled with love. Maybe I'm too sensitive. Maybe that's one of my problems. Maybe it is. But my sensitivity makes me care about other souls on this planet. Makes me care about the animals and the plants and all of the things that are getting a gigantic cleansing right now. There are so many people suffering. Our beloved Daddy Janky, who passed last year at 104 years old, used to tell us all the time, the world is a supermarket of sorrow. Don't buy any. Don't take that sorrow of the world within yourself. Don't bring it. You have mercy, you have compassion, you have great love, which you can send to all these suffering souls. But don't take it into yourself. Realize how blessed and how grateful. So every morning say to God, I am grateful. I am grateful for who I am and what I am. And let go of the things that don't make you happy. Let go of the past. Sometimes the past is good because we should learn from it. It was a lesson for us. But then let go of it. Let's listen. The Art of Letting Go. This is a beautiful meditation by Sister Shireen, who was with us for last year's Raki. It's called The Art of Letting Go.
It becomes your personal power.
Wait, let's start
You
at the
truly
beginning.
become a master.
Let's start at the beginning.
The art of letting go. Letting go makes us so spiritually powerful that we directly experience our innate qualities such as peace, love, joy, and wisdom. Letting go works behind the scenes in our relationships and interactions. Here is an open secret for you. If you want your life to be meaningful, and if you want deep personal transformation, then letting go is essential. What does letting go mean? It is our capacity to powerfully stay in the here and now. It helps us to discard useless thoughts, negative influences, feeling regret, and anxiety. You become a master of your monkey mind, and you fully experience being present in the here and now. When you continually practice letting go, it becomes your personal power. You truly become a master. You then command this power to shape your responses to people and the world around you. So let's meditate. To learn the art of letting go, I urge all my listeners to practice this meditation regularly. keep playing it again and again, and talk to yourself gently in the first person. I prepare for the return journey back to my spiritual home. For this journey, I'm going to fly. On this journey, the lighter I travel, the happier I will be. I take only essential things. I leave behind the baggage of worrying about the future and feeling guilty about the past. The only things I want in my luggage are my beautiful experiences and the lessons I've learned. I reflect on the last few weeks and mentally summarize the most essential learning. I summarize in a sentence the essence of my understanding. It could be, I am luminous light, I am eternal, or I'm a peaceful soul, or the source of love can be found within me. I take a moment now to find my morsel of wisdom. When my mind starts wandering to a particular person or situation, I just repeat this summary, the learning, like a mantra. This mantra is transporting me to a place of stillness, and I'm beginning to feel refreshed. In this silence, I ask myself, what is an insight I need right now to master letting go? I remember Shakespeare's words, all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. I realized that everyone was playing a part. They were perfect actors. Everyone played their part so well that I thought it was real. But it is just a play. There is nothing or no one to blame. It is all perfectly imperfect. Mentally, I see all the actors in my life. I take a deep breath and with intentionality release them from my expectations. I thank them for playing their imperfect parts perfectly. This gives me the strength to forgive. I'm letting go and moving on and leaving everything behind. I keep reminding myself again and again, this is the return journey back to my spiritual home. I now have to remember that I'm a beautiful, luminous being of light in this body. I'm the life force of this body. Even if the body perishes, I, the soul, am imperishable. This is giving me the strength to trust in myself, the destination, and the supreme pilot. I'm focused on here and now. Every time I remember the past, I take a moment and just see the light in everyone. I make a mental note that everyone is on their return journey back home. I am determined to return home without any baggage of the past. I keep reminding myself that beautiful things are in store for me because God is my pilot. Anxiety for the future is slowly disappearing in the light of this wisdom. I keep my peace, knowing that I can trust in God.
Om Shanti. That was Sister Shireen from Tampa, who was here with us last year to tie Raki, you'll remember. We were at the Hillcrest Country Club. It was a beautiful afternoon, a lot of work, but it was beautiful. And I certainly love the fact that we have our Israeli friend and sister Nurit, that is marvelous, and Hildy and Juanita and Rachel, and my goodness, how wonderful to see everyone. I see your names. I wish I could see you in person. We will be able to do that. Change is coming. Change is certainly coming, and you will see. So let's figure out together how we can really get to know ourselves. Other than the things we've heard so far, we know we are filled with love. We know we are filled with peace. We know we are filled with the beautiful qualities of mercy and compassion. This is what we need. And as Sister Shireen said, forget the past, learn from it, but don't take that baggage from the past and take it into your life now. That is the biggest lesson we can learn. Had you done things that you would never do again, leave it in the past. You learn from it. Were you angry? Were you upset? Did people upset you? Leave it in the past and learn from it. Don't take that heavy baggage of burdens from the past and bring it into your beautiful life now. Now is where we are. The past is gone forever. We don't want to go back there. We are in the here and now. And the future is something we can't worry about. We have no control over that. The only thing we have control over is the here and now. And if we stay in soul consciousness, if we stay in the love that we are, that's the thing that we have to remember. That's one of the things that we have to remember. And expand that love that you are. This is a nice poem, and I love this. This was made really for women, and it's beautiful, and it says, I am awesome. And even though it's made for women, we can remember it and teach it to the male in our life. It's, I am awesome. Let's listen to that.
Huge fundraising deadline coming up
Let's
for Senate
get rid
Democrats,
of the
and they need your help right.
commercial.
You are beautiful. You are smart. You are funny. You are kind. You are unique. You are worthy of love and affection. You are never too much, and you are always enough. You are precious. You are a diamond, a rose, a pearl, the most stunning of all God's creation. You are worth more than you could ever imagine. Worth more than the numbers on the scale, or the hair product you use, or the shoes you wear. More than how many girls wish they were you, or how many guys wish they had you. More than the price tags on your clothes, or the percentage at the top of your math test, or even the number of followers you have on Twitter. Your worth surpasses all earthly things, because in the eyes of the Lord God, you are loved, and you are worth dying for. Regardless of who you think you are, whether you model in a magazine or you model pottery with grandma, whether you're on the hot list or the not list, whether you're head cheerleader or a high school dropout, whether you're Miss Popular or you've never had anyone you could call a friend, whether you love yourself and love your life, or you can't stand to look in the mirror and you feel as if everything in your life is falling apart, whether you're such a winner or you feel like the world's biggest failure, regardless of who you think you are, the reality is that you deserve someone who would give up their life for you, because you are powerful and strong and capable. Read about the women in the Bible: Esther, Ruth, Martha, Mary. These women changed the world forever. And inside of you, each and every one of you is a woman with that same power and that same strength and that same world-changing capability. And your responsibility is to find that woman and to set that woman free. This is who you are. And any voices in your mind that try and tell you differently are from the enemy. And the next time you hear them, this is what you say. You say, "Nuh-uh, not me, Satan. I am a daughter of the living God, cherished, loved, and adored above all things by the Creator of all things, for the glory of Him who is greater than all things. I am awesome." And please, don't you forget it.
Shanti. We all believe that. I am awesome. Don't let the past give you memories that will hurt you. Stay in the present moment. I am awesome. Thumbs up. You are beautiful. You are wonderful. This is who you really are. You're a child of God. And don't forget it. You are love. You are love. You are love. I love that because that's a motivational meditation that you can think about all the time. It's called I Am Awesome for women. There is one for men also, but since I figured we have more women on, and it doesn't really matter, I am awesome. All our males that are listening out there, I am beautiful, I am wonderful. This is who we really are. We are a soul on this earth. We have been created by the living God, and our life can be the best life ever. The best life ever. The best life ever. We have to accept ourselves for who we are and what we are and whose we are. We are a soul, child of God. And that's getting to know yourself. So when you get up in the morning, put your feet flat on the floor and say to yourself, thank you, dear God, for another day. Say to yourself, I am so grateful. I have everything I need. I am so grateful. The past is the past. Thank you, Nareet. Of course, we are all love. Love is deep within our heart and our soul. Those 5 qualities of the soul are eternal. Peace, love, wisdom, purity, and happiness. Those are eternal. They go on. When the body dies, those qualities, those beautiful qualities go on. The soul goes on to another life. And so we have to remember the words we heard today. I am awesome. I am more than enough. I am worthy. I am happy. I am love. I am peace. I am all those things. And in this lifetime that we're living now, the drama now, this is a school of life. This is a place where we learn things, and we learn the positivity, the great, beautiful happiness that we should hang on to, even through these difficult times, even through the terrible COVID-19 sorrow that's out there. Send those people that are suffering love and peace. Send them the wonderful qualities that you are. Let's listen to this School of Life meditation.
It cleans the mind.
Wait, let's start in the beginning. Okay.
There are many things we have to learn in the School of Life. But this meditation is specifically about how do we contemplate and explore spiritual truths so that they become more than theories or ideas, so that they become experiences in reality. To get a physical concept, we only need to have it explained to us. But to really get the deeper spiritual truths of life, there's a few things that we need. The first is silence. Silence strengthens the soul. It cleans the mind so that it has the power to grasp and receive these deeper insights. In this moment, let go of everything you know. Let go of all your opinions and ideas. Let go of the image of your body. Let go of your history. Let go of thoughts of the future. Just let go of everything as you settle and sink into a deeper space of pure peace. Imagine your soul, your being, high up above the world, serene, silent, as mystically quiet as that sky. And allow this stillness to refresh the soul. To clear your mind so that you can have greater spiritual clarity. In addition to this silence, we also need to take a spiritual truth or concept and apply it in our daily life and contemplate it and think about it. So right now, as you watch the stars and the galaxy in front of you, simply have the thought, I am a spiritual being suspended in a world of form and matter. Just simply hold that thought. I am a peaceful spiritual being, suspended in a world of form and matter. Observe the scene in front of you with that awareness. You can even walk through your day-to-day with that awareness, contemplating it, digesting it, allowing it to be like a filter you put on the lens through which you see the world. So instead of the filter of the past or of different personality traits, we put on the filter of a spiritual concept and look at the world through that filter every day. And each day it can be a new filter. But today you're simply having that thought, I'm a spiritual being suspended in a world of form. What does that feel like? And the last thing we need is to repeat those concepts and repeat that practice of silence every day. That repetition is essential to getting spiritual concepts as more than theories. The repetition is essential to get a concept so deeply that it naturally becomes the way you see the world. So silence, contemplation, and repetition. With these three, we can develop a wisdom that's natural and a truth that's more about the way that we exist and the quality of our being, rather than just a concept or idea.
Serenity, the beautiful voice of an angel, Bibi Butler, called The School of Life. You see, there are so many. She gave us 3 wonderful hints: contemplation, spiritual being, remembrance. There's so many more that I can list, and silence. Give yourself the chance. This will really give yourself a place to have meaning. Sit quietly in silence for 5 or 10 or 15 minutes and contemplate the real spiritual being that you are. That is the way to live in this life now. That is the way, that is the new normal way to live. Because as I said before, so many people have forgotten God. And hopefully change is coming. We'll be blessed with change, and it's coming to help us realize our spiritual contemplation of who we really are and whose we really are. So it's getting close to time. It's getting time to say goodbye. I always hate to do that.
Huge fundraising deadline coming up for Senate Democrats.
Talking for a minute. I always hate to say goodbye until next week, but we want to fly and know and be still and know who we are. So if you realize what a beautiful human being you are, you really, truly know yourself. You're unique, you're precious, you're beautiful, and you are God's child. So do this for me for the entire next week until I see you again. Sit in the morning when you first get up and say how grateful you are for another day, and thank God for your blessings of health and peace and love and happiness. Thank God. Live in a space of gratitude and love, because this is the way we will be safe and secure in the being that we are. We say the drama is perfect. We are all actors on a stage. And yes, the drama is perfect. Sometimes we don't like the scenes in the drama. So we just keep moving forward and don't think about the sorrow and the scenes. Just give mercy and compassion to the people that are suffering. And make sure that the deep love you have in your heart, you share with the world. Let's listen to this last song. I happen to love it. And let's just listen.
Days,
Yes, we get
I
rid
could
of
not
the
believe my
commercial.
before and after picture. I literally rolled back the hands of time 10 years. When I first saw this product, I thought it looked kind of crazy. Didn't really understand what the benefits would be, but
I'm sorry. The ads are there. The advertisements. Oh my.
Be still, be still and know that stillness and quiet, that I am alone, and let go of your worries. Only one thing is needed. Just be still and know. Just be still and know that I am the Lord. Be still. Be still and know that stillness and quiet, that I am the Lord. Or you can let go of your worries. Only one thing is needed. Just be still and know. Just be still and know. Why I am the Lord. Yeah, be still and know. That I am the Lord. Yes, yes, I am the Lord. Who saves, who heals. I am the Lord. Be still and know that stillness and quiet, that I am the Lord. Yes, I am the Lord.
Om Shanti. Remember that. Remember that song. Be still. I do not own the copyright. That is Jeremy Riddle. Be still and know. And so we say thank you. Thank you so much for joining today. Roz, thank you for doing a watch party. We are all here together, and God is watching over us. And remember, it's early voting time. I just want to say a reminder. Please meditate and then vote. That's what we ask of you. Meditate and then vote. So blessings to you all. And I say goodbye until next week. Be safe, follow the rules, and take care of yourself. And know who you truly are. You are awesome. Om Shanti.